When I quit my job in Los Angeles to move to Kenya for 6 months, I knew that if I wasn't really hearing a call, I was making a huge mistake. But with prayer, I became sure that the call wasn't just my imagination. It wasn't coming from inside me, it was coming from beyond. It was God's leading. And so in February 2017, that call uprooted me from America's West Coast to a garden in Nairobi. My mission internship as a hostess at Amani Gardens Inn, a guest house for travelers in Nairobi, gave me many opportunities to build life-giving relationships through listening. Listening to guests at Amani Gardens Inn talk about where they were coming from and where they were going. Listening to Rosalind, my coworker at the inn, whose husband had just died in a bus accident, leaving her to raise her infant son as a single working mother. And listening to Lillian from the Maasai community of Ndonyolasho, who became pregnant, had her child, and returned to 8th grade to continue her education. Throughout my time in Kenya, I began living out the calling I had discerned before going. I saw how my role in Kenya was about listening and learning, to and about Kenyan people, about their culture and faith, and to and about God's heart for Kenya and for the world. My 6 months in Nairobi were full of chances to make life better for others. I partnered with the nonprofit Alabaster Mobile Clinic to bring a motorbike to a health clinic in Ndonyolasho to help nurses travel quickly to sick patients. I volunteered at multiple schools in and around Nairobi, which I found to be rich soil for newness and hope. I taught English to refugees in the Nairobi neighborhood of Eastleigh. But my trip brought transformation in my own life too. My eyes were opening to the unique beauty and challenges of living in Nairobi. I learned to place my dependence on God, not a job and income or a life of stability. And I uncovered a deep, God-given love for building relationships. I came home changed. And another thing about a call, sometimes it doesn't lead where you would expect, because a call is about saying yes and watching what unfolds. I thought my next steps would be clear by the end of my time in Kenya, but when I came home, I felt even less sure about what would come next. That's because the trip opened up so many new ideas and desires in me. Now I'm at a point where I'll go anywhere or do anything God calls me to.